Hey, what's up there? Thank you very much for coming to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I would go about if I had music lessons that I were hosting either in person or online to get new students using Whop Content Rewards. So you see, in the music space, what people are wanting the most is they want someone with experience. They want that expertise, and that is what they're purchasing because they want the person attending the music lesson to become that good. So the best way to do that is, of course, to show off your skills and tell the people that you're hosting lessons for people to, well, become as good as you. And the best way to do this nowadays is, of course, social media because you can get so much attention. But social media is very, very vague. So I'll show you exactly what I would do. And I would go for Whop Content Rewards. So what is Whop Content Rewards? Well, Whop Content Rewards, it's essentially like paid ads on social media, such as TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, but a lot better. Because you see, paid ads are very expensive. They cost $10 to $15 for every 1,000 views, and the actual trust that consumer sees when they're consuming an advert is very, very low compared to if you were to create organic content yourself. But the issue with creating organic content is that it's incredibly time consuming. So if you were to go for that route, you would have no time to actually teach your students how to play whatever instrument or music that they're attending. So what Whop has done is they have combined and created an opportunity that is the ultimate combination of paid ads and organic marketing, where you're only paying $1 to $2 for every 1,000 views the other creators are getting on their content promoting your music lessons. So this way, you're able to spend only 10% of what you would for paid ads to get a lot more than 10 times the results because, well, even though that the cost is 10 times less, the views that the creators are generating is a lot more valuable compared to paid ads views because, well, frankly, there's a lot more trust behind it. So this all this results that you get a lot more views for a lot cheaper cost for a lot better results only using Whop Content Rewards, getting you a plethora of new students signing in on what feels like autopilot. And also a side effect of this is that you have a lot of people talking about you as a music teacher, which also creates you a brand, which grows your validity and actually makes you a large actor in the space on a long enough time frame. So how I would go about doing this and getting this all set up and started today is that I would do the following. Hey there, thank you very much for making it this far into the video. So to actually get your Whop set up to host your content reward, just like all these people that you can look on the Discover page are doing and generating tens of thousands of dollars every single day, so to actually get your own content reward set up, it's a simple two-step process. Well, first, it's kind of step zero, but you gotta create a Whop account. It takes you around 30 seconds, so I assume that's kind of self-explanatory. Secondly, you need to go to whop.new. Once you add whop.new, you're going to create your Whop. Now, the Whop, that's the community that will be hosting the content reward, which is the community that you're going to be inviting creators to or open up for anyone to join to promote your brand in your content reward that is hosted within that community. In this community, also, you can create courses of how you want the creators to create content for your brand, or you can talk to them, create an actual community, get to know them, create announcement, host flash campaigns, and everything that you could ever dream of. So to get this all done, all you need to do is just go to whop.new after you've created an account. Then after that, you will just let this load and you'll click create new dashboard. Then click continue and then just title this whatever you want. So I'm not gonna actually create this right now, but you just create it and saying, I'm gonna say Linus 1234. Then just click continue. Then just choose a link and of course actually make this properly. I'm just showing this now for educational purposes. Then it would just say building Linus and 2 seconds later you'll have a Whop. Now you can go to your community and if you want to, you can make this a little more aesthetically pleasing because you can fill out the tabs like home, chat, earn, learn, calendar, play, and everything here to create a proper community that will be hosting your content reward. Now you can make this prettier, it'll take you like 5 minutes, and once this is done, you'll simply head to the Discover page. Once on the Discover page, you'll click on the plus sign next to Content Rewards, and then right here, you'll select the Whop that we just created and click Continue. Once here now, you'll fill out the information, which is super simple to do, very self-explanatory, of what your content reward is about. So you can then title this whatever you want, select the content type. Clipping is that they're repurposing your content, and UGC is that you're creating new content. If you're going to create UGC, I would advise you have the reward rate, which is what they're getting paid, a little higher because it requires more effort on their end. Choose the category, select your budget, the reward rate, what they're getting paid for every 1,000 views. I would argue that around $1 to $3 is good. probably on the higher end if they're creating UGC, and on the lower end if they're clipping. The minimum and the maximum payout, any bonuses, select the platforms you want them to create this on, and then any assets you want them to include, and then on the requirements. For the requirements, it's important to enter in all the details you want about the videos done, such as if you want the audience to be in a certain location, if you want them to be in a certain location, if you want them to have a call to action in the videos, such as to promote your website, or if you have a website for your brand, if you want them to tag you in the posts, if you want them to have a link in bio, or whatever the case is, you would enter this here under the requirements. Then once this is done, you'll just click continue, then you'll top up the balance, and then the content reward is live. It's really that simple, and now it's just a matter of inviting people to your Whop community to use your content reward to get paid to promote your brand. Now you can, of course, if you want to, just leave this open as well, and everyone who wants to will be able to take part of this by, as Whop is pushing that out and to help you grow. Now, this is of course one of the most common questions that we get asked is that, hey, what if someone just joins my Whop and steals my marketing budget? Well, you don't need to worry about that, because even though anyone can promote content if you choose to do this publicly, you'll need to manually approve or disapprove all the submissions that they're doing into your content reward, and only after you've approved their submission they'll get paid. So that way there's no chance of you losing your money, rather it's just 100% more, well, in my opinion, just 1,000 times better way to actually get your brand off the ground. And that's exactly how I would do it, and that's what we can see that all these creators are doing every single day on the Whop, where they're paying out tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands daily, because they see that this is working for them and they just know that this is the next big thing. So with that said, I definitely recommend you get on this. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll get back to every single one of them. And with that said, I hope you have a really good day and take care.